4 formats, 4 contestants, each hoping to win the Quiz Omnium. So welcome competitors to the Quiz Omnium. Our competitors are Gavaghan, Ian Fennell, Joey Goldman and Michael McPartland. Over the course of 4 matches, you'll be tested in different ways. Points are up for grabs in each of the matches that will contribute to the overall Quiz Omnium leaderboard. And at the end of the contest, one person will be crowned the Quiz Omnium champion. After playing Sabotage, the standings are Ian and Anne have 3 points, Michael has 6 and Joey has 10. Cryptic and Speed are still to come, but this time you're taking on Elimination. You start the quiz with 3 lives. The first question is on the buzzer. Whoever is first to buzz in correctly has control of the game, but beware, an incorrect buzzer will cost you a life. The person in control will hear the question category and they will nominate a player to answer. If that player answers correctly, they are now in control of the game, but if they answer incorrectly, they'll lose a life, and the person in control can nominate a player for the next question. The first player to lose 3 lives is eliminated, and the round is over. Round 2 is played in the same way, and all lives have been replenished. In round 3, with only 2 players left and their lives replenished again, the players will answer questions alternately until only one of them is remaining. And without further ado, let's quiz. Everybody, fingers on your buzzers. Your first question, what is the name of the extinct volcano found in Holyrood Park in Edinburgh? And Ian was the first to buzz in there. Ian, what's your answer?
Arthur's Seat.
Arthur's Seat is correct. Okay, Ian, you're in control of the match. The next category is literature. Who are you going to nominate?
Anne, I think.
Anne. Stieg Larsson's Millennium Trilogy of novels is mainly set in which country?
Sweden.
Is correct. You're now in control. The next question is animals.
I'm going to say Michael.
Michael, your question. What is the regnal-sounding name of the world's longest and deadliest poisonous snake?
Cobra.
Is correct. You're now in control. The next subject is events.
Give Joey a go.
Joey, which annual event in London was founded by Claudia Jones in response to riots in 1958 and has been held in its namesake area of London since 1965?
Notting Hill Carnival.
Is correct. You're in control. And the next category is Egypt.
Anne.
Anne. What is the name of the major public square in central Cairo that was the focus of pro-democracy protests in early 2011?
Tahrir Square.
Yes. Okay, and now you're in control, and the question is the arts.
Ian hasn't had a go yet. Let's go him.
Okay, Ian, which British artist and filmmaker who was knighted in the 2020 New Year's Honours won the Turner Prize in 1999 and the BAFTA for Outstanding Debut by a British Filmmaker for the 2008 film Hunger?
Steve McQueen.
Is correct. You're now in control. This next subject is music.
Joey.
Joey, what is the name of the American city named in the title of a song by Glenn Campbell that includes the line, "And I need you more than want you"?
Columbus.
It's not. It's Wichita.
Oh, of course, yeah.
It's the Wichita lineman. So, Joey, you lose a life. Ian, you remain in control. The next subject is environment.
Michael.
Michael, Rachel Carson's book, Silent Spring, led to a ban on which synthetic pesticide in the USA in 1972?
DDT.
Is correct. You're now in control. The next subject is words.
Ian.
Ian, which word derived from French describes someone with parapsychological abilities and literally means seeing clearly?
Clairvoyant.
Correct. You're now in control. And the next question is Europe.
Anne.
And which German state that entirely surrounds the city of Berlin shares its name with a series of 6 concertos by J.S. Bach?
Brandenburg.
Is correct. You're now in control. In its geography.
Joey.
Joey, at around 9,600 feet, Mount Apo, APO, on the island of Mindanao is which country's highest peak?
Philippines.
Is correct. And it's athletics next.
Anne.
And which British athlete won Olympic gold medals in the decathlon in 1980 and 1984?
Thompson?
It is Daley Thompson. The next subject is food.
Oh, sorry. I was just taken aback by getting an athletics question. I'm gonna nominate Michael.
Michael, the name of which cold dish is derived from a Dutch word that means cabbage salad?
Sauerkraut.
It's not. It's coleslaw. Sauerkraut is German. So, Michael, you lose a life. And Anne, it's your nomination again, and the subject is American politics.
Ian?
Ian, who was the first woman to run for the Democratic nomination for president in 1972, 4 years after becoming the first black congresswoman. She called herself a Barbadian American, although she was born in New York.
Pass.
The answer is, and you know it?
Shirley Chisholm.
It is Shirley Chisholm indeed. So now Ian, Mike, and Joey have all lost a life. Anne still has her 3 lives remaining, and Anne, it is your choice. The subject is games.
I'm gonna go Ian.
Ian, Liberty City, San Andreas, and Vice City are associated with which game series?
Grand Theft Auto.
Is correct. You're now in control, and the subject is African art.
Michael.
Michael, which alliterative name is given to the metal plaques and sculptures that were looted by British forces in 1897 from what is now Nigeria? Their name might lead you to think they're from another West African country.
No, not a clue.
No? Anybody know?
Benin bronzes.
Benin bronzes.
It is the Benin bronzes, yes. Ian, you're now in control. Michael, you're now down to 1 life. And the subject to Ian is technology.
Anne.
Anne, in the computing abbreviation VoIP, what word is represented by the letter V?
Voice.
It's correct. You're now in control, and the subject is protests.
Protest. Michael?
Okay. Michael, in which British city was there a bus boycott in 1963 after the omnibus company refused to employ black and Asian drivers?
Bristol.
Is correct. You're now in control. The subject is songs.
Joy.
Joey. Originally performed by the Marvelettes and later covered by the Beatles and the Carpenters, what was the title of the Motown record label's first US #1 hit on the Billboard chart in November 1961?
Locomotion?
Incorrect. Anybody know?
Fuck.
Please, Mr. Postman?
Oh, of course.
Postman. Joey, you're now down to 1 life. So we have 2 people hanging by a thread, Michael and Joey. Michael, you are in control. And the next subject is football.
Joy.
Enough.
Joey, which former Republic of Ireland international served as a caretaker manager for Tottenham in the 1990s and then went on to manage Newcastle United, Norwich City, Brighton and Hove Albion, and is currently the manager of Nottingham Forest?
Hughes?
Incorrect. Not a million miles away. It's Chris Hughton.
Houghton. I always get his name wrong.
Phonetically similar. So, Joey,
Who's that guy?
you won the last contest, but you're first to be eliminated in elimination. So we say goodbye to you. We reset the lives now, and we move into round 2. Everybody, fingers on your buzzers. By what name is the Roman Emperor Claudius Caesar Augustus Germanicus, who died in 68? Ian has buzzed in.
Caligula.
Is incorrect. Ian loses a life. Michael, you have buzzed in. Would you like to answer?
Nero.
Nero is correct. By what name is the Roman Emperor Claudius Caesar Augustus Germanicus, who died in 68 AD, better known? It's the Emperor Nero. So we start the round with Ian already having lost a life. And Michael, you are in control, and the subject is pop music. Leona Lewis's 2008 worldwide hit Run was originally a top 10 UK hit for which Northern Irish band 4 years previously?
Sorry, what year was that?
Leona Lewis was 2008. The original song was 2004.
The Sugar Babes.
It's incorrect. Anybody know?
Snow Patrol.
It's Snow Patrol. So Anne, you lose a life for the first time in the contest. And Michael, you're still in control. And the subject is business.
Ian.
Ian, the question subject is business. And your question is, which supermarket chain was founded in Germany by the brothers Karl and Theo Albrecht in 1948?
Aldi.
Is correct. You're in control. The subject is food.
Michael.
Michael, what is the name given to the Greek source of cucumber in yogurt?
Tzatziki.
Is correct. And you're in control, and the subject now is USA.
Ian.
Ian, which amendment to the US Constitution gives a defendant the right to stay silent so as not to incriminate themselves?
The Fifth Amendment.
Yeah, you're now in control, and the subject is plants.
Anne.
And what name is given to a plant that lives for many years, typically producing flowers and seeds every year?
Annual.
Incorrect. It's perennial. And you lose another life. You only have one life left now. And you're in control, and the subject is Europe.
Anne again.
Anne, Banja Luka, Tuzla, and Mostar are in which European country?
Could you spell them, please?
Yeah, Banja Luka is Banja, new word Luka. Tuzla is Tuzla, and Mostar is Mostar.
I'm going to say this is in... I know this roughly the region this is in, but the country is going to... Bosnia.
Is correct. Bosnia-Herzegovina is correct. You are now in control, and the question is on military phrases.
I'm going to give this to Michael.
Michael, what time is indicated by the phrase 0 dark 30?
midnight.
Is correct. You're now in control, and the topic is sports.
Anne.
Anne, what is the only North American city outside of Canada to have hosted the Commonwealth Games?
I have no idea, so I'm going to say Los Angeles.
And that is incorrect. Anybody?
Kingston.
It is Kingston in Jamaica, 1966. And you are eliminated, which leaves us with Michael and Ian. Starting the final round with Michael and your first question. The subject is Australia. And your question is, the wine-producing Barossa Valley is in which Australian state?
Queensland.
Is incorrect. You lose a life immediately. It's South Australia. Ian, your question, forgive my pronunciation. Ich bin ein Star, holt mich heraus, is the German equivalent of which British television series?
I'm a celebrity, get me out of here.
Is correct. Michael, words. If the adjective canine describes dog-like or a dog, What word is used for someone or something that is fox-like?
Vulpine.
Is correct. Ian, what is the only species of panther indigenous to the Americas?
The Black Panther?
Ian, that's incorrect. The answer is the jaguar.
No.
Michael, we are now on to you. Francisco Goya's 1814 painting entitled The 3rd of May 1808 depicts which form of execution?
The firing squad.
Is correct. Ian, Mary Seacole set up the British Hotel near Balaclava during which 19th century war?
The Crimean War?
Is correct. Michael, in 2017, Edwin Enninful became the editor-in-chief of the British edition of which magazine?
Vogue.
Correct. Ian, what synthetic radioactive element, atomic number 112, was named for the priest who published a heliocentric model of the solar system in 1543?
Kepler?
It's not. The answer we're looking for is Copernicum,
Copernicum?
named after Nikolai Copernicus.
Oh.
You lose a life. So at the moment, Ian, you've lost 2 lives. Michael, you've lost 1. Michael, this is now your question. Michael, what is the name of the British TV series which premiered in March 2020 that is based on the alternative history series of novels of the same name by Mallory Blackman?
Drunk history.
It's incorrect. Anybody?
Noughts and crosses.
Lots of crosses. Correct.
I was thinking factual rather than novel.
So we are now in sudden death.
Yeah.
One of you gets in a question incorrect, you are knocked out, and the other person wins. And Ian, your subject is music.
Mm.
Which left-wing singers' albums include Talking with the Taxman About Poetry, Workers' Playtime, and William Bloke?
Sounds like it could be Billy Bragg.
It is Billy Bragg.
Really.
Michael, which Swiss resort takes its name from its location between Lakes Thun and Lake Brienz?
Montreux.
That is incorrect. The answer is very literal. Anybody?
Interlaken.
Interlaken. So we have a winner. In 4th place was Joey. In 3rd place and scoring 3 points for the Quiz Omnium leaderboard is Anne. In 2nd place and scoring 6 points for the Quiz Omnium leaderboard was Michael. And in 1st place, scoring the maximum 10 points for the Quiz Omnium leaderboard is Ian. After the elimination round, Ian is now top of the table with 13 points. Michael is 2nd with 12. Joey slips to 3rd with 10 points. And Anne has 6 points. So next up will be Cryptic. How good are the contestants at judging which categories to select for themselves? Join us next time and find out. Thanks for watching this video on all things quiz. If you enjoyed it, please click the like button. And if you really enjoyed it and want to see more like this, then click subscribe. And to the left, you can see some other videos you might enjoy.